Boys and girls, what's happening? Welcome back to our channels. So today we're picking up a car. You're not ready for it, trust me. So you might have seen that date and got a little bit confused. That's right, I bought this car near enough a year ago. Just trust me, watch till the end. But what I'll do is I'll stamp the dates of each section of this video, just so you get a rough idea where we're at. It's time to make the 3-hour trip to see if this car is as bad as I think it will be. This is a really cool clip, ready? Headphone users. Bailey! The purchase is done. Just as I expected, it is awful. But I've got a vision, and you lot are just gonna have to honestly trust me. Brought a bit of a squashy, lads. Bailey approve?
It's a Honda.
Matt approve? Right, so I'll explain what I've done when I get back, but... He's painted the fuel cap. What we're doing is we're gonna just we've got a few little questionable mods. We took a few stickers off. It did say Honda Gang. Matt's made it say Da Gang. What you got?
You and the gang.
I think it's time to get this squashy looking car back to my unit. But I point blank refused to drive this car until it's painted. So I gave Matt, my little brother, the responsibility to drive the car back, which I think he had a bit too much fun. But I suppose it better get used to the life it's gonna live, right? Yeah, alright Matt, that's enough now, buddy, yeah? Listen, at this point, you just do what you want. She's back. So, it's a D16. What is it? A D16 Y8 manual VTEC. Ay. But obviously, it's a squashy. So listen. Just trust me, this car is gonna be sick. But before we do anything to this car, you know me by now, and you know I do like a burnout or two. Right, so it's passed the burnout test. Let's crack on. We've got the workwear, baby. We're gonna go get this Civic looking less like a squashy and a bit more like what it should be. Today, we're gonna start prepping it, get it ready for a lick of paint. So we've got to unwrap the present.
There's nowhere Civic.
That's the most pimp my road thing I've ever seen. What's happened? Oh no. Also, anyone that does this to cars, yeah, honestly, get in a bin, lads. Go on, dust it up. Bailey approves. Right, let's start sanding. This is gonna make a mess if you don't. Cheers, bud. It's been painted with graffiti paint. There's actually a really nice red underneath. So we're gonna move it probably here and do some damage. Oh, cinematics. I never look like I'm ready for a day's work. I've got the grottiest hoodie on and the Matt's work trousers.
Slight problem there. She's going.
That's because it's on the 85, bud. Well, the first issue, I ain't touching that steering wheel.
Jeez.
Yes. I need to find out what's leaking. Before I find out what's leaking, for the time being, we're going to put some gloves on.
I think it might be a Honda thing. Mine leaks.
Really? Look at this, there's a power steering fluid in it.
Nah, don't worry about that. Oh my days. That's gonna run out of fuel.
All jokes aside, I'm actually excited for this to be quite cool. We have got a long road ahead before this thing is anything near to cool. But remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, so just trust the process. I've never done any bodywork on a car in my life, ever. I've rattled kind of bumper, I think, once. Well, what does this do? That's what we need, isn't it?
It's an iron, isn't it?
Are you ready? Here goes nothing. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? It looks like the guy before didn't even prep it because it's still the same colour underneath. So as you can see in these clips, the paint just wouldn't come off. And that's because the guy who painted the car used graffiti paint. You can see here, it just didn't want to come off. You show, what? Look at this, right? Previous owner, if you're watching this, what is that? What is that? Huh? The spoiler's been taken off and the holes have been smoothed with what looks like Play-Doh. That is going to be a nightmare to sort. But there's no plan B, so no matter how long it takes, I'm going to have to get it all off. Quick disclaimer, I have not got a clue what I'm doing. I'm just pressing a button and moving it about. But little did I know, me not doing my research made my life an absolute misery. Daddy's little monster, honestly. And that's the whole reason for this car. I want to learn how to build a car from the start to the finish, and to do that you're gonna have to make a lot of mistakes. Apparently this is called Tiffany blue, this is Cadillac pink. This is what I think you're Cadillac pink. On a real, I'm actually really excited. Like really excited. This was the colour it was underneath. Why would you do that? I'm not hating on the geezer because everyone's got their own taste, but let's have the painter's opinion. What do you reckon? How do you think it's going? Quick backstory, my little brother paints cars for a living. It's pretty important that I get his opinion because like I say, I have no idea what I'm doing. Just get it all off. That's long. What edge? This edge? What? There you go, look. What edge? So what you're telling me is that by taking the paint off, I made my life hard? Yeah. Why didn't you tell me this earlier? You live in your land.
Well, that's all beat up, Matt.
You just doing it now, yeah. So, like Matt said, I need to get every single bit of this paint off. Honestly, this is going to be a nightmare. But the show must go on because this car cannot stay looking the way it is. I should probably take that out, shouldn't I?
Nah, don't worry about it.
I knew what I was taking on when I bought this car. I just hope that all this hard work pays off. Have I got to rub these back a little bit, do you reckon? Yeah.
Mint.
Question. Do I sand the bumper or do I just get another one? There's got a little crack in it. But I like this cutting off, but I could do it to another one, can I? New bumper?
New bumper.
New bumper. I think I bended the brick wall.
That's not coming out, mate.
It's buttoned underneath in it, bud. I'll take that one out in a minute. I'm gonna have some painters and decorators watching this and they're gonna be a bit disappointed with what I'm doing, yeah? Listen, Matt was meant to teach me. Matt's in there doing another thing, right? So I'm teaching myself. What I'm gonna do, right, is keep you on the loop. I'm gonna buy a new front bumper, new rear bumper, and new wing. So I'm not even gonna bother sanding that, obviously. So I'm gonna come back to this with a proper disc sander, but for now, let's just take these awful wheels off. I can't look at them anymore. Honestly, a car should never look better by putting steelies on it, but it actually looks better without those god-awful things. So I don't actually know what wheels to run. They'll come at some point. I've got a few ideas. Productive day. See you in the next one. So since I've been gone, I made a lot of progress, but before we do anything, I need to put some fuel in this thing. Before I show you what I've been up to, let's just give this car a quick clean. You can only imagine the amount of pink dust on this car. See? You can polish a turd. I've got to sort that camber out. Honestly, that looks awful. It's not like the rest of the car's exactly a looker, is it? Let's be honest. So the Civic's looking a little bit different since you last saw it. I've managed to sand most of the car down. The car's going for paint in 2 weeks. Just know the process has been pretty lengthy, but I'm buzzing, man. I've also made a pretty big purchase for the car. I've got some cool plans for this car, and honestly, I cannot wait to get stuck in with it. When it's all one colour, then we can get stuck in with the mods. I spent a lot of time sanding this thing down. Let me tell you, it's the worst thing you'll ever do on a car. I do not recommend it. Honestly, you will have no idea how long it took me to sand it down to this point. So make sure you smash a like on the video to show me some support, because honestly, That took some serious graft, but the recovery truck will be here any minute to take it to the spray booth. Honestly, I'm actually buzzing. If you're wondering why I haven't done the wings and the bumper, it's because I bought a whole new front end for this car, including a bonnet as well. I am buzzing with the progress that we've already made. I mean, look at this car when we first got it. And I mean, I know it doesn't look great now, but it's a start to get this car to where I want it to be. Honestly, you're all not ready for this transformation. It is going to come back looking insanely different. Take a guess in the comments on what colour you think the car's going, but you're going to have to wait till part 2 for that. So make sure you smash a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on the bell notification so you can be notified when part 2 is up. Thank you so much for watching. You're all legends. Peace.
With